So another solid, consistent year from Mono. No assist though, which is very surprising given his crossing and dribbling ability on the whole of the league season. 2 overall, but he's getting goals, so they might be playing him as an inside forward or something along those lines. Let's just check out where they've been playing him. So they've been switching flanks. But considering he's starting on the wing for United, I'd think he'd be starting on the wing for England. But that's good. So he's playing well. He just needs to win stuff now. So that's it. He's done anything on his achievements. So it doesn't look like United won anything. Named in Team of the Week. Sometimes I don't look at people's injuries anymore now, because if you've got 30, 40 games, you kind of know that you haven't been injured too long, or if you have done, it's just kept you out for a few games. But I could go back and check someone like Beasley. That could have been a reason why he was out for so long, but just probably was injured at some point. But I just know that's not the reason why he's not playing for them, because Tottenham are slugs. So there wasn't United lost in the Champions League final a few years ago. How long's on the contract? Yeah, he's got a long time to run, so he's just going to be at United for the best part of his career, and then probably take a step down when he gets to 29, something like that. So just want to win things now, kick on the international scene, and that's Monday. Who are we on to now? McShane. Oh, he's changed club, as you can see. So McShane is now with Liverpool. They were interested in him. Let's see how much he moved for. Only 23, so he was valued at 30 odd, but because he was transfer listed, so you get him for a lot cheaper, just because of the whole transfer listed. And he played every game bar one. Again, I've got a thing, when I set the aggression up high, for some reason I just assumed that would mean he would be more likely to get sent off. Whereas I think it's more, if you have a higher attribute for aggression, you're therefore more likely to be aggressive, but be able to control it. So he did really well. 6 man of the matches, matched his whole career man of the matches, and he's starting to play for Ireland now. So maybe the move to Liverpool finally made Ireland sit up and take note. 23 mil. Liverpool were the best team, pretty much, weren't they? Well, they were winning a lot of stuff. So you got Aiden and McShane at Liverpool, I think. Aiden's still there, so that's good. Ireland does well. Very good all-round stuff. Check out the achievements. See if Liverpool won anything. So they've won the FA Cup and the Premier Division this year. So Aiden again is going to have loads of trophies. So it was 30 million. The 23 was just up front. The 7 million in add-ons, probably appearances related and stuff like that. So it's the first time he's won any medals. So he had to leave Arsenal to do it. That wasn't the reason why he left Arsenal, but there probably is a thinly veiled underlying thing. But I think he just wanted to leave. Didn't give a specific reason off the top of my head. I think it was just more Arsenal weren't really utilising him. But that 13, he was injured a fair bit. He obviously can't have been injured. Got 6 days that would have kept him up for one game in a match around after Easter. So he's had an excellent year on the injury front. He's with the Ireland squad, as you'd expect now. Penny's finally dropped, so they've got him as a roaming playmaker. Yeah, I'd have him maybe as a regista. I'll show you the difference. Regista's that sort of plays in the anchorman position, but just more like a Pirlo. You know Pirlo? Just even that is still not getting the best out of him, because look, he can score, gets the tackling stuck in. Yeah, I still wouldn't do that. I'd want to use his tackling, his strength, his pace, everything, his power. So maybe a roaming playmaker is the one. Again, doesn't really get his tackling though. Anchorman's surely not the right one for him. Well, Anchorman's good if you just want him to defend. But if you want him to use his actual going forward ability, box to box maybe. Yeah, box to box, definitely. He is a box to box midfielder because of the work rate. It gets the tackling in, and it also gets his going forward ability. It's the best box to box midfielder I've seen in the game. It's hard to find a good box to box who has everything. Okay. So he's won everything now. There's not a lot more you want to do other than on the international stuff, win more things. Keep smashing it, really. How much is he on? 125 bag a week. I think that's the most out of all of us. We'll have a look at our wages. I'll do a little. See who's on the most money, see who's on the least. Alright, where are we? Connor Strength Higgins still at City. I think they've extended his contract. Yeah, he was on like 30 odd. So he asked for a new contract, got it. Looking well, but I don't think he's improved on anything. Maybe anticipation. Again, I don't think they're utilising him to his strength. They've got him down as a limited defender, which means you're just down to do defensive attributes. The defensive side of the game, which you are good at. That is your strength, but you're still good enough to do other things, like bring the ball out the back and things like that. So I always thought you'd get more goals from set pieces and things like that. But Ireland or whoever's playing you've obviously just got you staying on the halfway line. So you must have been injured at some point, because to only get 2 Ireland caps. Remember when I was running through it, I was like, oh, I haven't seen Connor in a while. So let's just see. Well, there was 6 weeks around here, but I don't think that's not an international time. Maybe early February is for internationals. So hopefully we get everyone playing in the Euros. Got that to look forward to. On the stats, only 1 year you've broken a 7, which is disappointing, really. I mean, you've got the talent. I just don't think they're utilising you effectively. Overall, you did it, but the leagues where I sort of judge people. So, let's check out achievements. We know City didn't do much, did they? But again, I'm always going to check now, just in case. For finals and stuff like that, you have to appear in the final. It appears, whereas a league championship, I'm assuming you just need to play like 8 games or whatever the minimum quota is. Oh, so you were Capital One Cup runners up. That didn't show it there on your landmarks. It wasn't like a runners up medal. Got into the team of the week once and the Irish best 11. So you played in the final. Oh, scum. Absolute scum. Subhuman. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see if the Euros is the highlight coming up now. Moving forward, you expect Connor, that will take him to the age of 30, and then so Connor's probably only got one more club in him after he leaves City, so it'd have been there a good long time, considering moved to Brentford in the 3rd season, had a couple of loans, but be a get a City testimonial. Could be one could stay with City as a coach or something like that in the future, because you've been there so long now. That's another thing. Who's stayed at the club the longest? I'm not sure. Connor's got to be up there. Monday's been at United a long time. Aiden's been at Liverpool a long time. Go. Alright, we're finally starting to get a 20 and stuff like that. He's up to 20 for the marking. 2 perks are given him. He's maxed out at. Can't get any better at that. Just needs to keep playing. So he's obviously been playing a lot for Arsenal, but they've got him down as a limited defender as well. But I wouldn't, because look, he's got great technical ability. He's got great physical ability. Minimum 14s. And he can score goals undoubtedly with his heading ability. Beast. 5 man of the matches again.